Good morning, athletes. Happy Thursday. Hope you've been making it through the week pretty well this far. We've got a good one today for you. A lot of hamstring work, some sumo deadlift high pulls, and some sumo deadlifts in our strength part. So let's get right into it. Warm up today. We're going to spend 5 minutes, as many rounds as possible, just trying to warm up, move through a couple different movements. We're going to start with mountain climbers. You can do these either the fast versions where we're just bringing our knees up to our elbows, or the little bit more of the lungy version where we're bringing our foot almost all the way up to our hands. We're going to do 20 of those. Then we're going to go into 10 dumbbell upright rows. Just standing tall, getting that elbow high, just warming up, feeling that out there. Then we're going to take that into 10 dumbbell strict presses. These numbers, 10 and 10, these are on both sides. So if you're doing 5 on one side, 5 on the other to get 10, that's what we're looking for. And then finally, the last movement, we're going to do 10 air squats. All are familiar with the air squats, just trying to get our depth, get a good range of motion, just to warm up. After we get through the warm up, we're getting into our strength, the push-pull strength today. EMOM style for 12 minutes, 2 different movements. We are going to focus here on slow movements, feeling out the positions, getting a good contraction at the top and bottom of each of these movements. So what they're going to be is a slow dumbbell sumo deadlift and a slow push-up. Sumo deadlift, again, we're going for a wide stance with our feet, toes slightly pointed out. We're going to either pick this dumbbell up with 2 hands or 1 hand. We're going to really focus here on the 2-hand version of it today. This will keep us nice and balanced with our shoulders and hips squared, not having to worry too much about tilting side to side. We are going to make sure that we're not going all the way to the ground here with that dumbbell, because otherwise we're getting a little bit too much range of motion. We're going to have a little bit of a compromised back position when we get to the bottom. So only go as far as your hamstrings allow you to, with maintaining a nice back position and keeping a little bit of an upright chest. Those slow push-ups. Normal push-up position, but we want to make sure that we're really focusing on controlled movement. So this isn't a tempo today. We're not having to force you to do a 3-second down or anything like that, but we want to see good, slow movement. If you can't do a total of 12 slow push-ups on your feet, then drop to your knees or change the range of motion with a pad or something on your chest so you don't have to go quite as deep. They should take you at least 30 to 45 seconds to get through all 12 reps on the deadlifts and the push-ups. That's kind of the tempo and the speed that we're looking for. You shouldn't be moving so quickly that you get lots of rest. All right, so after the strength, we're getting into our workout. 4 rounds, max repetitions of each, 1 minute on, and we're not going to take any rest today. So we're going to just continuously go through it. First movement is going to be a dumbbell sumo deadlift high pull. Same sort of start as our other move, but we are going to hold that dumbbell this time around the head of the dumbbell. That'll allow you to get a good position with your hands, keeping them more into the inside rather than holding it in some other way that forces you to get lower. We're going to really focus on getting those high elbows, a lot of speed with that hip drive. So I want to see that hip drive really be explosive as you get through that middle part. After those high pulls, we're going into burpees. Burpees, don't need to worry too much about this. Making sure that our chest and our thighs are hitting the ground. Standing up, jumping it up. After the burpees, we're getting back on the dumbbell. We're doing push press here. This is going to be a single arm push press. I recommend changing it up as you go through the 1 minute, maybe 30 seconds one side, 30 seconds the other. Really focus on that good drive out of that dip position. Locking those legs, forcing it overhead, finishing strong. Last movement, we're going back to those mountain climbers. Same thing as we demonstrated in the warm-up. Really focusing on either the speed and getting your heart rate up. All right, hope you have fun with the workout. We will see you tomorrow.